Good morning. We are doing chocolate like Nutella with peanut butter for a sandwich for Sebby, which I think I've shown you guys like a little bit of that. It just came out of the microwave for 30 seconds. These are dark chocolate chips. You can use any kind of dark chocolate, and I'm doing butter. So that's kind of what makes it more spreadable once it cools down. And then on top of it, I'm going to try something new today because these are dark chocolate. So I'm going to try adding a tiny bit of whipping cream and maybe even a little vanilla stevia to make it a little bit more of that milk chocolate, because they were out of milk chocolate chips at the store, like the stevia ones at Smart and Final. So I'm going to try and do that, and I'm pretty excited because I feel like it's going to come out really yummy. So it makes it like a spreadable texture. So you can either just every time just take a couple of chocolate chips and put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, which is what we've been doing. But at this point today, Stevie was suggesting it and I was already thinking about it. So we're going to try and put it in a jar because it does stay spreadable because of the butter once it cools down. So depending on how much butter is how soft it will be, basically. But I only add probably a tablespoon or two, enough to kind of cover it and like melt around it to protect the chocolate from seizing. So I'm gonna whip it, like I'm gonna stir it really quick, and then I'm gonna try and find a little jar here for you guys, and hopefully you think it's cute. Just kidding. Hopefully you like it. So we'll see right now. Okay, here it is, guys. I'm just stirring it around, and again, I'm doing it one-handed, so bear with me. And I just made bread. This is his sandwich ready to go, so don't mind the crumbs around. Okay, so the oiliness of the butter will mix in and it will become more solid. Plus it's still hot right now, so that's part of why. And it's so good. Honestly, I feel like it's better than Nutella because it's like real chocolate and butter, and who doesn't like butter on bread? You know what I mean? So, this is so weird. I'm looking at it through the screen in order to mix it. So it's becoming more solid. And this is the point where it's cooled down. I'm going to try adding a tiny bit of milk to give it a touch of that. Well, I'm going to put heavy whipping cream because that's 0 carbs. Okay, guys. I just added a touch of whipped cream to make it that milky consistency, and I also added a touch of vanilla because chocolate likes vanilla. Probably could add a little bit of salt, a tad of salt, but the butter has salt, so I'm going to leave that out. And there it is. It's spreadable. It's like really great consistency. Honestly, it feels like Nutella right now. But I'm gonna see about, sorry, it's so loud. He just finished his breakfast, but he's pouting, so give me a second. Okay, yeah, he was just whining because he wants to, what do you call it? It's like he gets frustrated if he can't do something on his own. He wants to know that he can do it. Right now he's frustrated because he wants to come see me what I'm doing. He might need a nap. Harold. Okay, so this side is all done, and now we're going to do homemade peanut butter. Now you happy? Now you can see? Yay! Okay guys, I am so proud of our first batch of Nutella. It looks kind of small, but this was the first one we did in the cup, the little baby cup. This is kind of smaller. This, it looks small, but it's almost the whole width of that bread. And it's pretty full. So I did do the second batch in here. So I just dumped out my chocolate chips. You could use Linder bars. Sorry, there's chocolate in my nails. There was Play-Doh in them the other day when I was videoing last time. But anyway, so this is just chocolate. I put a tiny bit of vanilla cream. I did end up adding extra salt. And I did add whipping cream, which you saw. And I did end up putting a tiny bit of half and half. That's optional if you're trying to stay a little bit less lactose, like milk sugars, but it did make it like that kind of that little bit of milk sweetness it needed that comes with a milk chocolate chip. So my milk chocolate chips are a tiny bit carbier. I think it's like 8 carbs for 30 chocolate chips, instead of like, I don't know, or maybe instead of 6 or something like that. Anyways, so the lactose sugar does add a tiny bit, but I don't see a huge difference in spike with Sebi. So it does make quite a bit of difference taste-wise. So I don't mind adding a little bit. I'm going to try it. It's more of a thicker, darker taste when you don't add it. This is really, really good, though. I just tried a little bit. Sebi just ate a sandwich. He loved it. And I like this little bowl. I could have chose a mason jar. I have mason jars that would have worked. And maybe for video purposes it would be cuter. But as far as like, so you see this like kind of fills my whole hand. But anyways, but for purposes like of using it, I feel like this is easier to, you know, whatever, to spread. And even for the kids like to make sandwiches sometimes too. So this is easier where you can kind of see the whole top. And even if you have strawberries, like sometimes we do buy fresh strawberries on the weekends as a treat. That's kind of like their candy. And then they can dip it in there, you know, and we can reseal this. So I bought these containers. This is the lid that it goes with. And I'll probably refrigerate this just because there's some milk in it. Heavy whipping cream is pretty stable, but I did put probably like a teaspoon of half and half. But this is probably pretty stable, but I'm just not gonna risk it, you know what I mean? All these good ingredients, I don't want to waste it. So anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so these I'm not positive if they're microwavable safe, but I bought them kind of like at a Home Goods. It wasn't Home Goods, it was like Tuesday Morning, I think is the name of the store, and it came with all different sizes, and I don't regret it. I put my peanut butter in the bigger one. Again, it's nice for like dipping chicharrones in if you want to use it as a dipping, and it covers up nicely. These little lids are great, and it comes with every size. So if you make a little sauce, like I don't know, if you make some kind of special sauces, barbecue sauce or whatever you want for dipping, I used to make egg rolls and dip. I would make it and I would put it in a bowl and it would be like, man, I just want to save it for tomorrow, you know, and it's kind of annoying, but these lids are awesome. It came with like, it was like $9 for like 9 or 10 of them. So that's practically cheaper than the dollar store. And I think they're microwave safe. So like they're good quality. Anyways, I hope you try making this. And it's totally worth it because we buy the chocolate chips and here, let me, yeah, so we buy the chocolate chips and Nutella is expensive. So it would have been $7 or $10 or whatever if we bought the Nutella. So this is just, like a good price, I feel like, for all that we get. Because we get the chocolate chips, even though they're expensive, they're like $7 a bag. I want to say $6.99 a bag. So that is pricey, but you can probably do it cheaper if you buy like a dark Linder bar and just do it and add your own like whipping cream or half and half and butter and mix it up yourself. So that is one way to make the Nutella spread cheaper. But the chocolate chips works for us because we use it for so many things. We use it for, you know, I'll make chocolate chip cookies, which I do need to post that recipe as well. Because it's basically my egg bread, but then you add like so you do less eggs. Instead of 6 eggs, you do 3 eggs, and then you add like double the amount of whey protein. So instead of a half a scoop or like 1 scoop, which is like a half a cup. It's less than half a cup, but so instead of 1 scoop, I do 2 scoops. I'm gonna try this next time, just 1 scoop, and see if it comes out a little bit fluffier. But I feel like we confident, like we finally found a chocolate chip cookie that's good. It's like it can stand up to time, and the kids love it. Had my friend test it, and she was like, yeah, like it tastes like a chocolate chip cookie. You know what I mean? Like maybe not like a super sugary, soft, chewy, chewable cookie like that, but definitely like fills your cravings. And you know, if you're really in the mood, you can dip it in like half and half or something like that, and just enjoy. Like I try and do every Friday night like some kind of reward for them, you know, for finishing all their homework and being good kids all week, because they're really good kids. So just like some kind of like food reward. Like I cook for them every day. Like Sebby wants ice cream right now, and it's a Wednesday, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. Like I'm kind of like, all right, that's kind of a Friday thing. It kind of just depends on how much time I have. Sometimes I will make dessert throughout the week too. Like a healthy dessert. Like nutritionally, it has some stuff to it. But, you know, he just had his sandwich, so, you know, I'm probably going to take a shower, and then if I have time or if I want to, depending, you know, I might make that, or I might just clean before church tonight. But anyway, so lots of love, peace, and hair grease. And this little girl, Zozo. Oh, I love you, baby. So, yeah, we're gonna, I'm gonna enjoy some of that. I'm gonna eat something. I don't know what I'm gonna eat, but something with the bread, maybe. Okay. We're gonna do a little tea party together. So, we shall see you soon, YouTube. Bye.